Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I don't know why. I really don't, because the movie did not look good or look interesting to me in the slightest. But I decided to watch Red One, which is a 2024 film. It was directed by Jake Kasdan, who I think also directed the most recent Jumanji films, which would explain a lot after watching this. She called the cops? Holy shit, she called the cops on me?
Citizens report 415 on,
Bitch. The movie stars Chris Evans and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in a Christmas movie where they have to save Santa Claus after he got kidnapped by a witch. No, I'm not joking. I'm not making that up. I ain't bullshitting. That's the plot of this goddamn movie. Now, what I thought of Red One was... I'm not going to pretend like I am the most angry and the most upset that I have been this year. I have seen far too many bad films in 2024 to pretend like this is the absolute worst. But that's not going to give this movie any leniency. That's not going to make me be nicer to this film, because I do think this movie, in so many ways, is lazy, is kind of boring, given a huge blockbuster action film, and it's redundant. It feels like I've seen this film 27 other variations. I was not really all that enthralled. I was not blown away. I was not taken on a ride. And maybe I'm reacting in this way also because I saw that video that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson posted, where he had the gall to say that he went to the same IMAX theater and sat in the same seat as Christopher Nolan. And he had the thought, because he was watching Oppenheimer in IMAX, of, wow, this will be the exact same experience as seeing Red One in IMAX. Fuck off! In fact, I would probably love to go through life with the same self-absorbed delusions that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson probably feels. Going through life just pretending like everything I do, everything I touch is gold. And I don't even hate The Rock. This isn't me saying F you, Rock, or F you, Dwayne. No! I like him in wrestling. And there are a handful of movies that he's made that I've enjoyed, but it just feels like over the last 10 plus years, and I'm probably undercutting the number, it's just been the same old shit when it comes to Dwayne Johnson. It's not really working anymore. And you could call me a hater because I'm saying that, or you could say that, oh, you're just shitting on him just to shit on him. And I think the fact that this movie has failed, has bombed at the box office, I will get into the numbers later. Let's talk about the good. There are a couple of good things that I do kind of appreciate about this film. Chris Evans as Jack. Chris Evans, he just has a natural charisma, a natural likability factor to him in general. And you could tell it's prevalent here because he plays an asshole, piece of shit, douchebag, deadbeat dad. I mean, there is no redeeming and likable qualities written on the page for this Jack character. When you see how he just goes around and steals things just to do it, when he is interacting with his son, I mean, he didn't even want to pick him up from school, but the mother kind of guilt tripped him into doing it. And then when he's interacting with him, I'm not saying he's super mean. He's just not interested. He's just so not emotionally attached to his son at all, and just drops him off and says, "All right, I did my good deed for the month. I don't need to spend any more time with this fucking kid. Leave me alone." It's like, fuck you. But then it's Chris Evans. So you're like, oh, well, I'm sure that he has some dark trouble reason for why he's a piece of shit to this young kid. So it's hilarious how Chris Evans is able to pull that off. And I think he's the only one that knows what kind of movie he's in, but also knows when to turn it on, the charm, and when to bring the nice, wholesome aspects to a Christmas family film, I guess, right? Now, Dwayne Johnson, look, acting wise, everything that I've already talked about. Acting wise, you're getting nothing different. You're getting nothing different that you haven't seen from him in any Fast and Furious movie or any lame generic action film that you've seen him play. He's a super serious, super macho, I'm going to do everything by the book and I'm a blah 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 blah. He's the security guard for Santa Claus. And you would think because this is a Christmas movie and this is a kind of sillier family film that he would have a little more charisma or he would have a little more fun. But like that's kind of supposed to be the joke that he's so straight laced next to Chris Evans, who's bringing more of the energy. But like, I don't know, guys. I don't know if having The Rock be super ultra serious delivers this fun dynamic that I think they were intending on. Santa Claus is played by J.K. Simmons. I have nothing bad to say about J.K. Simmons. I find it funny that he is as in great shape as he is. Santa Claus is normally fat, but J.K. Simmons is like, no, I'm going to work out in the gym. It reminds me when he got cast as Commissioner Gordon for Zack Snyder's Justice League. And for some reason, he decided, let me just work out and get super jacked, even though that role did not require him being that jacked. I feel like he did the same exact thing here. But because he's kidnapped for like the majority of the film, you don't get enough of J.K. Simmons, unfortunately. The other cast, Lucy Liu is here. Bonnie Hunt plays Santa Claus's wife. And Kiernan Shipka plays the witch who kidnaps Santa. I've seen this actress in plenty of other things, and I'm kind of shocked that she's in this movie as generic villain number 27. Like, yes, she's the head villain. Yes, she's the one calling the shots and doing the evil deeds. But it's like, this role is so thankless, so generic, so nothing. I guess maybe she got a decent paycheck, but she's far too good of an actress to just do this role. Like, what the fuck? I was pretty disappointed to see her in this. The whole mythological creatures and the heavy CGI, I was not into that. I get what they were going for as far as involving all of the mythological, supernatural, superpower type beings, but I wasn't impressed. The fact that this budget is $250 million and the CGI is as okay as it is, which with that price, you almost want to say it's bad because it should have been flawless. It should have been amazing. I saw a thread on Twitter recently where somebody showed the CGI for that Dead Man's Chest Pirates of the Caribbean film and how good Davy Jones looks. The CGI from that film that came out, what, 2006 or so? How? How is CGI from that long ago still flawless and still looks amazing? And you get CGI today that costs more and should look better and barely looks better. In fact, in most cases, doesn't look better. It's sad. It's annoying. I also saw that The Rock was paid like $50 million to do this movie. And I know his production company is producing this, but what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't understand. I know there's been a lot of rumors recently about The Rock, especially surrounding the production of this film and how he shows up late almost every day, hours and hours, although I think that was debunked. He's only late by a little bit. and he pees in water bottles because he doesn't want to take a break during his gym sessions. I mean, look, I don't want to judge this guy as far as running whatever the fuck he runs, but I don't know. My thoughts and outlook on The Rock, the perception of The Rock's character and his box office, I think has been diminished and has hurt and is not what it used to be. Some big changes need to happen for me to start giving a shit about Dwayne Johnson's films. I just feel bad that Chris Evans was dragged into this mess, although he probably got a decent paycheck as well.
Man, this some old bullshit.
It's so forgettable. It's something that I will forget as soon as I press stop on this review. I'm just I'm trying to make this interesting because really this movie is just bland. It's bland, not special. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you decided to see Red One. Judging by the box office, not a lot of you did. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.